One Zambia, one nation. Hello and welcome to the news. I am your presenter, Henry Himonde. The headlines. Kasomeno Mwenda Road Project, a game changer. Kasama Chamber of Commerce notes 2024 budget proposal. Distribution of fertilizer for the 2023-2024 farming season in Mchinga advances. And ZANIS awards athletes. The news in detail. President Hakainde Hichilema, together with his Democratic Republic of Congo DRC counterpart Felix Tshisekedi, yesterday graced the groundbreaking ceremony of the Kasomeno Mwenda Road Project at Kasenga in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And Minister of Infrastructure and Urban Development Charles Milupi says the Kasomeno Mwenda Road Project is a huge undertaking, not only for the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia, but the entire African continent. Details in the following report by Kennedy Chomba.
The works on the long-awaited Kasomeno Mwenda Road Project, which will connect Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo, have officially commenced. The project will see 92 kilometers of a road constructed on both sides of the project, a 345 meters bridge across the Ruapula River with a one-stop border post. The project, which will be handed over to respective governments after a period of 5 years, will also have two toll plazas on either side of the bridge, is being done using a public-private partnership model. The Katanga regional governor has underscored the importance of the project, expected to boost economic activities in both countries.
I consider that this work is the appropriate response to the numerous complaints from truck drivers and other business operators following the frequent congestion at the Kasumbalesa border post with its colonies on both Zambia and Congolese roads. Because by 2025, it will enable traffic to and from the ports of Dar es Salaam and therefore from all East Africa. As a result, the Congolese and Zambian provinces will benefit from this project.
And Zambia's Minister of Infrastructure and Urban Development, Charles Milupi, has disclosed the total cost of the project on the Zambian side.
On the Zambian side, the total project cost is $108 million dollars, with a concession period of 25 years, of which 3 years is for construction, while 22 years is inclusive of the construction of 92 kilometers of road from Chare to Mwenda. The 345 meters cable-stayed bridge across the Ruapula River.
For the concessionaire of the project, Jade Africa Limited, the project offers a new corridor from the east, thereby unlocking trade opportunities in both countries.
The development of the project will undoubtedly unlock trade efficiencies and usher in opportunities for the entire region. With the reform, we believe it will foster substantial socio-economic growth in the Ruapula province in Zambia and in the old Katanga province here in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We so humbly thank both the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the government of the Republic of Zambia for their continued support and trust.
The Kasomeno Mwenda Road Project is, among other things, expected to reduce congestion at Kasumbalesa border, as it will provide a short alternative route for truckers from Dar es Salaam in Tanzania going to the DRC via Ruapula province in Zambia. Kennedy Chomba, reporting for ZANIS News in Kasenga, DRC.
And the community at Chalwe in Mwense district, the area where the Mwenda Kasomeno Road will cross the Ruapula River, are optimistic that the road project will transform their lives. Teddy Malungo interacted with the community after witnessing the groundbreaking ceremony of the project by President Hakainde Hichilema and his Congolese counterpart Felix Tshisekedi, and brought us this report.
Charo area in Mwense district is home to Mambirima Falls. Apart from this natural resource, the area will now host the bridge that will connect Zambia to the Democratic Republic of Congo across the Ruapula River. This has delighted community members in the area.
Inendinensansa sana okupokelera ba president besu ba Hakainde Hichilema balafika obushiku bwa lero. nachimpera ensansa sana fe kabiri pamakafe sana patula tusanga okutila ili balasa ba president Hakainde Hichilema ukwisaisa kula ku bridge kolya ukwisaisura bridge ila bridge ikatupera obuya ntanshi ifintu fikalaisa muno muli ino nchende fikala tupera obuya ntanshi sana ero ninsubira okutila namachito tukalayingirako kanshi ilo tukalayingira amachito tukakwata eshukulya kukwata endalama isho shikala twafana ifo mubwika shibweso kanshi chili chansanza sana pakupokela ba president ba Hakainde Hichilema ineni ntemwafe sana sana fye.
To some, the coming of the road project has brought uncertainty.
Tuli abansanza sana na tutemwa sana nomba icho tulero leshako chakuti ifwe nga fwe bachula sana no muyantanshu bwa kulolera nga fwe bene bamishi muno so tulekabira ubuyantanshi nga bwaisa twaikala muno muine mumushi kabiri twakwata kuona benefit yakwe bati tulebomba kwa machito abakashi besu bale kwatendala mesha kuishitisha efyo tulekabira sana ukukana achitafwe bofwe balero lero buyantanshi kani fwe tukafume kuno ero okuya kumbi
ibaliranda chikututesya mumushi ero no mushi wa ntambi takwapo ko basesya bene abene ba musimu mushi kubatesha kubatwala kumbita kwaba kukongo kwaba nesu nabakana balekala fe muri amwe mushi nafwe kwena twalikana icyo tulashingwanya na ndashingwanya nakyo nabekala mushi bonse tabasekera ba muri icyo.
Projects like this one are key in promoting trade between countries. Ted Malongo reporting for ZANIS News in Mwense district in Luapula province.
Meanwhile, the Chipata City Council has ordered the contractor who was engaged to work on Magazine Market to go back on site and redo the work. Amacho Choli Construction Company was awarded a contract to construct the market shelter and other specifications, but the workmanship has not pleased the local authority. More in the following report.
With only a few months away from completion, Magazine Market Shelter in Chipata is a sorry sight. This is due to shoddy works done by a named contractor. The poor performance does not sit well with the local authority, which wants the contractor to go back on site and redo the works.
As Chipata City Council, we want to provide quality services to the people of Chipata. Therefore, all contractors who are getting to the local authority to get contracts should ensure that they give out proper works. What we want as the city, we want the city to look good, we want the city to have durable infrastructure, we want the city to just stand a test of time, especially where infrastructure is concerned. So this is a warning. What we have done to Amacho Ncholi contractors to send them back to site should also send us a signal to all the contractors who are coming and looking for more works. Otherwise, we'll stand firm to ensure that quality works are given to the people of Chipata.
Traders at the market say the shelter is a death trap.
Mavuto tayari alimo nokuti pansi simenti yeshitangati ya chepako na kungambika mabenji yasu yawa tulupempako na malaiti muno muliye tugulisa mu mdima muliye malaiti so ndechi tupempa mavuto tupeza muno market.
Yens Kanjala Ward Development Committee chairperson has equally bemoaned the state of the infrastructure.
Kuno ku magazini mamaketiya zitikalie muona contract mwechokera mwerutira setuona ngatilomba contract esirija lombe tisira mavuto ya masering village awa tikangana ko kuchita tetu tugumuka tuchoka tudoti tuyoyoka lomba pokwati kukwanishire kapena ni 3 years kusogolo maro mazo people the government tayai wetirekerera kuno ku magazini yai wa WDC paliye chechita. Some people maybe they'll be saying wa WDC na mwechiri andala mweli yako kuli contractor
Meanwhile, Victor Mbuzi is United Party for National Development Eastern Province Media Director and shares his concerns on the matter.
Simikizire kuti isenga tuchipani sitizalola kuona ugwira ntchito yakanyavu kapena kungoseweresa abantu icho sidzachilora tizaenda project by project kusimikizira kuti zitukuko zikale zabwino.
Patso Dimbani, ZANIS News in Chipata District, Eastern Province.
We continue with the news in agricultural matters. United Capital Fertilizer Company Quality Control Manager Rabi Banda has expressed displeasure with the continued poor harvest of maize by farmers in Solwezi District. Mr. Banda has since urged farmers to conduct soil testing to suit seed varieties before planting. Details in the following report by Onesius Mamba.
With the 2023-2024 farming season in sight, it is every farmer's desire to record good yields. However, the prospects of better yields have continued to elude most small-scale farmers owing to poor soils. United Capital Fertilizer wants farmers to invest in soil testing.
This is agroecological zone number 3, meaning it's a high rainfall area. Now that comes with repercussions. Region 3 is known for its acidity. So what we are saying is that if our fertilizer is to work here, it means farmers have to make corrections with their soils. They have to apply lime. This is why, as a company, we are emphasizing that farmers should do some soil test. If they do a soil test, they will be told to say this particular field needs a lime. Once you correct the acidity, it means you're going to have the targeted yields that you so wish.
The company says it is producing quality fertilizer suitable for each agroecological zone in the country.
The compound has been selected to suit the production of maize in the country over. So United Capital Fertilizer is actually making the D compound. Earlier on, we used to import D compound from South Africa, and then we had nitrogen chemicals of Zambia. We were making D compound. But as of now, our company is now exceeding what Zambians can't actually apprehend, in the sense that now we are able to make more D than we have ever done before. Our company is able to make more than 36,000 bags every day.
For ZANIS News, I am Onesius Mamba in Solowezi District, Northwestern Province.
And distribution of fertilizer for the 2023-2024 farming season by Greenfield Commodities in Mchinga Province has reached over 75%. The company is optimistic of completing the distribution exercise in the next few weeks in order to give farmers enough time to prepare for their farming activities. Michelo Malungisa has details in the following report.
Late delivery of farming inputs by government, especially among smallholder farmers, has continued to affect crop production, leading to food insecurities. This is why the government has continued to engage the private sector in the distribution of farming inputs under the Farmer Input Support Program. In Mchinga Province, Greenfield Commodities Limited has been contracted to supply over 9,000 metric tons of urea, a top dressing fertilizer.
Out of the total tonnage that was allocated to Greenfield Commodities Limited for Mchinga Province, which is 9,772.95 metric tons, we have managed to distribute 75% of it, which is sitting in Mchinga Province, and only a few is remaining. About 25% is remaining out of our distribution, which will be completed in a few weeks from now.
The company is targeting over 65,153 farmers across the 8 districts of the province.
It's really important. We really appreciate the check by the government to start with the early supply of the fertilizer, because it not only helps with the farmers' farming program, but as well as it helps them to plan as well before the rainy season actually begins. They have the fertilizer. It helps them to know what really will come in and what they're to expect at the end of the day. So we're really grateful as well, yes, for the opportunity that we have, not only to supply, but also grateful on behalf of the farmers, so they will receive the input on time on this particular year.
And the traditional leadership in Mchinga Province has praised the government for the early supply of farming inputs, noting that it is vital for increasing food production in the country.
Food security. Then food on time. Because
Government is currently emphasizing on the delivery of affordable inputs to small-scale farmers through sustainable private sector participation to realize household and national food security. Michelo Rwinda for ZANIS in Osaka.
A banana farmer in Sama district has described the banana business as lucrative David Siame, who owns a 20-hectare banana plantation, says he earns over 90,000 kwacha per harvest. Helen Walia gives us more in the following report.
In 2017, David Siame ventured into banana production to contribute to food security and job creation. Over time, the banana plantation has grown, covering 20 hectares of land in Isama district in Northern Province. According to Mr. Siame, harvests fluctuates between 10 to 15 tons and fetches about 61,000 to 90,000 kwacha depending on the tonnage.
The harvest is not, it fluctuates. Sometimes we harvest about 10 ton, 12 ton, 15 ton. So when you harvest about 10 ton, when we sell about 61,000. It's 6 kwacha 10 ingwe per kg when we take to Kitwe and Kasumbaresa. So if we take about 15 tons, we get about 91,000 somewhere, 91,500 somewhere.
Mr. Siame highlighted some challenges.
But we have some challenges in terms of irrigation. We even applied to Tralad to help us with some money for irrigation, because some of the about 6 hectares when we harvest in the rain season, and in the dry season we are getting a lot of difficulties.
Derwin Bwalia is plantation manager.
Community resa banamana bachitata kola magroups abakukoma abakutunto kunini kapamulu abakusenda amabula abakupamba ola kunya kufimi swefi era magroups yange akusana musabonza abo tulabalipira pano manga baboma.
And Northern Province Deputy Permanent Secretary called for crop diversification.
As government, we are promoting agriculture, and this kind of investment is what can reduce poverty and inequalities. So this one employs people from the local communities. So plantation business is a viable business.
Reporting for ZANIS, I am Helen Bwalia.
Zambia is set to host the first ever Digital Government Africa Summit, which will attract over 500 delegates from about 40 African countries. And the Minister of Technology and Science, Felix Mtati, says the summit is aimed at redefining digital transformation in Africa and grow the economy through technology. Details in the following report by Mylis Kabengo.
All is set for the first ever Digital Government Africa Summit, slated for 4th to 6th October at Sela Resort in Chongwe District. The summit, which has attracted the participation of over 40 countries, is expected to provide a platform for African governments to share experiences and best practices in the development and implementation of digital governance systems across the continent. President Hakainde Hichilema is expected to grace the official opening of the summit, which is jointly organized by the Ministries of Technology and Science, Home Affairs and Internal Security, and Smart Zambia.
This summit is an opportunity for us as Zambia, first of all, to interact with our colleagues across Africa. We have heard the President speak about the necessity that the regions and the whole of Africa are speaking together in issues of trade and communication. Many times it's been said that even when we have borders that are physical, when you talk in the digital world, these borders do not exist. They shouldn't exist.
Minister of Technology and Science, Felix Mtati, highlights the expectations from the summit.
This conference should assist us to propel the spirit of Zangena. It doesn't matter whether it's social cash transfer, whether it's CDF, indeed other youth empowerment program. Our people care a lot more about Zangena than all the digital infrastructure and digital payments that are driving the process. It's whether it has gone in. The third thing that we're looking forward to is also to demonstrate our digital transformation journey as a country.
Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security, Jack Mwimbo, says Digital Government Africa Summit will benefit the country and boost economic activities.
This Pan-African Summit underscores our government's recognition and commitment of embracing digital transformation to better the lives of our people. We expect that some of the key outcomes and resolutions of this summit will be forwarded to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, for presentation at the African Union Heads of State Summit and other regional economic communities Heads of State meetings.
The Digital Government Africa Summit will be held under the theme Transforming Government for the Digital Age. Miles Kawingo for ZANIS in Lusaka.
And in business news, Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry Chipoka Mlenga has acknowledged that the Zampam oil plantation in Kanchivia district of Mchinga province is facing challenges which government will soon address to bring it to full production for economic benefits. Mr. Mlenga says Zampam is one of the major projects in Mchinga province that has provided a number of economic benefits to the local people. Details in the following report by Henry Lumpa Jr.
Zampam plantation in Kanchivia district is one of the biggest investments that Mchinga province is blessed with in palm oil production, as well as outgrower schemes that have benefited the local palm farmers positively. However, the operations at this company have lately been poor, and this development has raised concerns among various stakeholders. To this effect, government has started scaling up plans to revamp this project. Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry Chipoka Mlenga, who recently visited the plantation, disclosed this development.
What I've seen from the IDC appointed managing director here and the business plan, the immediate plan that they have over as a recovery plan, is something that is worth looking at. I will take it up with the Minister of Finance and the Cabinet entirely to see what we can do to revive this sector and get it to a point where it can give value to the community and to the country at large.
And Mchinga Province Permanent Secretary Henry Mkongole says the move will help recapitalize the plantation.
We have a few challenges here at Zampam, and what is required is recapitalization, because this is a massive investment in the province. If it is recapitalized and then fertilization is done, we hope that the palm trees will start giving the fruit, and then this, I think, is supposed to lead into creation of processing industry.
The revamping of the Zampam plantation will indeed also help in boosting the investment of palm oil production for the province. Henry Lumpa Jr., ZANIS in Kanchivia District, Mchinga Province.
In Central Province, Kapirimposhi Town Council Chairperson Brilliant Munyeke has challenged the business entities operating in the district to help communities through corporate social responsibility. Mr. Munyeke made the call when he handed over a donation of assorted building materials by Unify Finance to the District Education Board Secretary Office in Kapirimposhi. Carlos Wunda has more in the following report.
Following the introduction of free education, schools have seen a surge in pupil enrollment, however against limited classroom space. Through community-led initiatives, some schools have embarked on construction of classrooms that, however, have stalled due to inadequate resources. To facilitate completion of these classrooms, Unify Finance has donated assorted building materials that include cement and paint to 3 schools in Kapirimposhi district.
With the introduction of free education in schools, we have seen the need that schools are going through. They need a lot of things that need to be supported, so to say. So this is a gesture in a way from us that we are able to give back to the community that is supporting us.
The District Education Board has commended Unify for the gesture.
We would like to sincerely appreciate to Unify because they've supplemented on the efforts that is being done by our new Dawn government. Considering the fact that there is this free educational policy, we've of late received an overwhelming attitude in terms of numbers of those pupils who are coming back to school.
The local leadership has implored business entities operating in the district to help communities through their corporate social responsibility.
I'm not really very happy with the other
other partners or other people who are doing business in our district. They are not helping the government. You know, you need to help the government. Yes, quite all right, we have increased the CDF, but also it's very important for the people who are doing business in our district to be helping the community.
Carlos Funda, ZANIS, Kaprimposhi.
We continue with the news. Pride Health Community Organization has donated 20 desks to Chikoka Primary School in Kafue District, and Kafue Member of Parliament Miriam Chonya has commended the organization for supplementing government efforts in the provision of quality education. Details in the following report by Irene Nganga.
Pride Health Community Organization is happy to partner with the government in ensuring that no child sits on the floor by the year 2024. The organization has donated 20 desks to Chikoka Primary School in Kafue District.
So we made a commitment with my colleagues that the next time we come here, we will bring yes. Today we have fulfilled that commitment. So I thank each one of you for having come here to witness the donation. One desk cost us 1,150 kwacha. There are 20 desks, so the total amount that we have paid fully to the one that has made this desk is 23,000 kwacha.
Kafue Member of Parliament Miriam Chonya says the district has a serious shortage of desks. She, however, says the local authority will procure about 2,900 desks from the 2023 CDF allocation to address the shortage of desks in the district.
In 2023, this year, we've already commenced the procurement of 2,910 desks within the CDF. We are also going to do some electrification works at Likasa Boys Secondary School. And we are also we are going to construct a 1x3 classroom block that will come with 75 double-seater desks at Lishiko Primary School in Rukolongo Ward.
Meanwhile, Chikoka Primary School head teacher says the school only has 85 desks against 648 learners. Kafue District Education Board Secretary Representative thanked PRICO for the donation.
Teaching and learning will be enhanced by this donation. Surely, learners mostly here are sitting on the floor. You can get it that we have a total of 648 learners. And then the ratio, the number of desks which PTA use the initiative on is only 85. Those are the desks currently the school has.
We have now free education, as the president declared that every learner must access education. And when we have partners that are partnering with us as Minister of Education, we are so grateful. The Executive Director, Pride, please keep it up. As you have heard from the speech given by the head teacher, that surely there is need to have enough furniture so that all learners, they shall have somewhere where they can sit.
Irene Nganga, ZANIS, Kafue.
In a related development, the Ministry of Education has donated 150 desks to Chamba Valley Primary School in Lusaka's Munali constituency. Speaking during the donation ceremony, Education Minister Douglas Siagalima urged the pupils to guard the furniture jealously and utilize it to intensify their studies and produce good grades. The Kasama Chamber of Commerce has observed that the proposed 2024 national budget has provided a broad range of incentives meant to stimulate the growth of the economy. Our staffer, Taonga Nkoma, reports that Kasama Chamber of Commerce Secretary David Chanda was commenting on the proposed 2024 national budget that was presented to Parliament on Friday, September 30th, 2023. Here are the details.
Players in the tourism industry in Northern Province have praised government for taking keen interest in revamping the tourism sector in the region. Reacting to the 2024 national budget presentation to Parliament last Friday,
Hotels and Catering Association of Zambia, Northern Province Chairperson Jairo Simunyola, says the pronouncement by government to construct an airport at Kasaba Bay will boost tourism in the region.
We are happy that Kasaba Bay has been taken into consideration, that the airport will be upgraded to an international standard.
Kasaba Bay will promote tourism. It will create employment, not just to our youth, even to those who have lodges, even those who are farmers, even development.
And the Kasama Chamber of Commerce is confident that the small and medium entrepreneurs will take advantage of the increased funding to the sector to boost their businesses.
CDF is going to be at 30.6 million, I think, which is a big boost from what it was this year and the previous years. So we're hoping that, you know, the small and medium scale entrepreneurs are going to tap into this fund and be able to grow their businesses to another level.
Meanwhile, Northern Province Secondary Schools Teachers Union of Zambia, SESTU's chairperson, Simasiku Kashweka, has commended government for increasing the budget allocation to the education sector.
Increasing the CDF allocation from 28.3 million to 30.6 million is also another milestone to the new Dawn government. Because for us in the education sector, we see it as a way of trying to sort out some of the challenges that have been brought with the free education.
Ngankoma reporting for ZANIS in Kasama district.
And finally, on the news, the Zambia National Service has awarded medals to boxers and karatekers who performed exceptionally well both at home and regional level. The medals were presented to the deserving athletes by Zambia National Service Commander Maliti Solochi. Speaking during the prize-giving ceremony, Lieutenant General Solochi paid glowing tribute to the athletes for exhibiting commitment and dedication to sport. More in the following report.
These are Zambia National Service athletes who are being awarded with medals for their exceptional performance and achievement in various sporting disciplines. The deserving athletes were conferred with medals of achievements by ZNS Commandant Lieutenant General Maliti Solochi. Those awarded with medals were from the field of boxing and karate, who represented Zambia with excellence in both regional and international stages.
Today, we gather here to honor the spirit of excellence, dedication, and perseverance displayed by our remarkable athletes. The achievements we celebrate go beyond mere victories. They exemplify the highest standards of discipline and sportsmanship. Our boxers and karatekers have shown unparalleled determination, competing at regional and international sports events, bringing honor not just to themselves but to our beloved nation Zambia. In the realm of sports, medals are not just pieces of metal. They represent countless honors, countless hours of training, sacrifices made, and dreams pursued. Today, we recognize the extraordinary accomplishments of our athletes, their coaches and support staff. It's their relentless effort that has led them to the pinnacle of success. And Zambia National Service is immensely proud to be associated with each one of them.
At the same event, the ZNS Commandant called for talent identification and nurturing in the country.
You know, I was a national champion here in Zambia. I was running with when Douglas Kalembo, Alik Musukuma, name of these people who were sport athletes, Barbara Rikora, Emi Ngorwe. All of us as sportsmen want to achieve the best and want to be associated with success. So I know Patrick Chinyimba has minted gold, and Muzala Samukonga is there. So you can see the recognition now will go to the people who are performing. We have given the footballers what we gain, and we want them to actually give us what we have. Let them give us the results.
Earlier, Fair Choice Finance Limited unveiled a sports kit sponsorship deal for ZNS Rugby Football Club.
Before away games, we also got the green ones to major currency. The green ones are for the men's rugby team for their home games. So we've got 100 pairs of socks, 100 pairs of shorts, and 100 pairs of tops for all of them. And also we did not.
For ZANIS News, I am Samuel Hangandu.
That sports item ends the news. Here are the headlines once again. Kaswameno Mwenda Road Project, a game changer. Kasama Chamber of Commerce notes 2024 budget proposal. Distribution of fertilizer for the 2023-2024 farming season in Mchinga advances. And ZANIS awards athletes. Thank you so much for watching the news. On behalf of the entire news production crew, my name is Henry Himonde. Until next time, it's goodbye.